It's very networking. So I should be live on Facebook. And I am live on... Oh, jeez, I don't want to hear that. Yay! Hello! I'm a little worried about the audio because I was testing it earlier and it was super quiet. And now it's super loud. So, I'll just let you tell me how things are going. I'm going to put this as public. Great. Hello, everybody. I'm getting started here as you trickle in. As you can see, I have picture-in-picture with Sophocles. Can you say something?
Hello.
Oh. Okay. So I think you can be heard.
Is it too loud or too soft?
I think you're okay.
Yes, right. Should I lower my voice to increase the fidelity?
I think you're good.
Does a lower voice sound
Audio
better?
is good. I get nervous about the microphones. Sometimes I think it's too loud. Anyway, hi, I'm Jane, and this is Sophocles, and we have been working tonight already. It's been a long day. Today was a big meeting day for me, big training day from 9 to 5. I'm in Ashland, Oregon, and I've moved up here. This is my 10th day up here. What a crazy year it's been already, and it's hardly reached into February. I am so excited to be celebrating this end of Kickstarter. For those of you just joining, you're probably joining because you know about the Kickstarter and you pledged, and thank you for doing such a thing. He's air pumping right now, I think. Oh no, that was delay. This is so hard. This is the hardest thing. Yes. And so feel free to if you chat at all, I should be able to see everything. So feel free to chat and say hello. So I guess I'll get started. I might go get a drink though in a second from my kitchen. Okay, sorry, I'm just taking a moment to make sure everything is good. Let me see. I'm so slow at this. I think it's all working. I just want to check in with my little helpers. Everything looks good? Everything looks good? Okay. Cool. I'm going to start with showing you some pictures of where I am and stuff. So Sophocles, hey, actually, while you're here, because I know you gotta go soon, how are you?
I'm feeling good. I've been steeped in Barcelona today. Today's been Barcelona Day.
Yeah, yep. Today this is our first couple of mixing sessions, and it's been all about Barcelona, which is a rightful start. I think that's the great way. Hello, Mike, and hello, Mindy. Yay! Welcome. So it's like our second mixing session, and we've worked out the system. So basically, our setup looks like this, and I kind of have this worked out here. I'm just going to show you. On Sophocles' side, he is in LA, right? Looks like this.
I can do this too.
Well, I'm showing them the visual right now. That's your setup in LA, and that's me on the thing. right now that he's seeing. Like, he's looking at that. Oh, he's showing you his area too. That's cool. Yeah.
Move away.
Yes. Move away. Yeah.
We folded up your booth.
Maryland High. Folded up my booth, my safe place. Yeah, and then on my side, it took me 2 full days to move things around, get plants, and get settled in, unpack and everything. But my side now looks like this. So I have, outside of the photo, on the right and left side of either side, I have speakers set up for monitors. I've set up my couch so that I can kind of sit facing the length of the living room, which is kind of nice. And I stand basically where you're seeing the camera, the view of the camera. I stand there to listen to the speakers. And then I've got like a bunch of headphones, but I'm a horrible, I don't do mixing right. I've never done it right. So I'm so glad, Sophocles, that you're doing it on your side right, because I'm constantly mixing headphones. I think which is okay as long as you know your headphones, but in this case, I need more than that, and I just haven't had the time to fully set everything up. So right now I'm working with 4 sets of headphones. I have my car speakers, and I have these speakers, these monitors here.
You have your boombox there?
No, I did not. It's just too.
Great.
You know what? It's probably true.
Or even Bluetooth speakers of any kind. Those are always good.
So these. Oh yeah, maybe I can play it through my Google Home.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Would that work?
People will play it through. You want to test it to see what it sounds like.
Right, because the tricky thing is, you tell me, people who are here, what headphones do you listen to? Chances are they're not hi-fi crazy, expensive speakers, because you guys are, not crazy. And you listen to something that you can just take with you, or comes with the device that you got. So right now I am going through these. What I go through is I start with Sennheisers. These are open back Sennheisers that I've used for years. And I've done all my mixing in these for all my YouTube videos. It's done me really well because I know them, and these cut out bass like crazy. So if you're doing hip hop, do not use these. But for what I do, it's just it's fine. But whenever I go to the car, so listen in this first, and then I go to the car, and then I come back and I turn down the bass, and then I do that round all over again. So then today, second thing I did was listen to these shitty Apple, headphones, because most people honestly listen to these. So if they can sound good in these, that's great. Third one are these AKGs. They're middle of the road, pretty nice. Kind of trebly, because it's made for pop and a workout kind of a situation. They're trebly, but the gain is nice on these, whatever that's called, I don't know. And then I go to these, which are closed backs, Bluetooth, with the option of plugging it directly in, and I find that these are pretty good. They were $60 off Amazon. They're called Top Don, like udon, but Top Don.
Because you don them on the top of your...
Oh, that's why you don them. Top Don.
And I just made that up, I don't know.
Oh my god. That's probably real. I'm just going to check in with folks who are just coming in to see what they're saying. The ones that came with your phone. Yeah, right? His audio is really quiet. Yeah, because he's coming through the phone.
I can speak up if I need.
Yeah, you need to scream. with an accent. Yes. Hi, Dice. Hi, Brooke. Oh my gosh. I was going to show some show pictures later. Sennheiser HD660.
Oh, I have the 650s.
I have 595. You're like 5 more than me. Nemu? I hope I'm getting that right. 660s. Are they super nicer than these? Tell me. Brooke, hi. Oh my god, hi. Oh my gosh. Okay. The accent made much louder. Okay, good. They're saying that the accent worked. Just speak with an accent. Okay. So, I'm showing you that. So right now, it's been snowing for like 3 days. I'm from LA. What I've found is if you're California, who's never lived in a cold weather, but you bake, the trick is you scrape the snow off with the frosting thing. I don't know what it's called. It's so effective. That's what I did this morning. I went full on East Coast on myself. I turned on the car for like 15 minutes prior. It wasn't even that cold. I just wanted to do it. Super fun. So it's been snowing and it looks like this. You can see this is right outside my window. Can you see that, Sophocles? No, you can't.
I can see it.
Oh shoot! Wait, I just moved something. Wait, hold on.
Just because it's in front of my picture doesn't mean I can see it.
Wait. Snow. Here's snow. There we go. You see that?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I think that was yesterday morning. It's kind of crazy. Those are my patio chairs. I get to sit on a little patio. It's really exciting. And then, this is yesterday morning, full on snowing. But it's like amazing snow. It's like no wind, quiet, romantic Disney snow. It's crazy. Beautiful. Yeah, this is just right by my car. And then, this was last night. It's so beautiful here. It is very strange because my feet are super cold all the time right now. And I haven't figured out how to work that out yet. Look at that.
You need these guys.
Look at that. It's true. So right now, I'm... Wait, you can't see. God, look how gorgeous that is, though. I just want to take a moment. Wait, hold on. Let me just turn me off. Look at this. Look at that.
That's lovely.
Ugh.
Is it still snowing?
It was today. It was snowing still today, but just incredible. Restream chat. What's going on with this restream chat? It's like so big. Hold on, let me come back down here. Okay, there we go. Man, baby making snow. All right, all that works too. I'm gonna turn this guy down a little bit. Okay, so that has been really wonderful to experience. It's so cold, and it's gonna be so hot. I hear. I know nothing.
What?
Yeah, it apparently gets over like 100 here.
Oh, in the summer?
Yeah. It's got weather, this place. What?
What's your elevation?
19 something.
Wow, that's pretty high.
Yeah, let me turn you up. Oh yeah, because you're all the way down, yo. Okay, there. Say something.
I like that you said, I'm going to turn you up, and then you faced me up.
Oh.
I guess that's turning me up, I guess. Hey, can we high five?
How? Oh, like this? This way?
Ready?
Where are you going? Are you going side or up?
I don't know. Everything's backwards.
Oh, here's side. Okay.
So, congrats! High five on the congrats!
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, boom! We're so dumb.
You could squish me.
This is so hard, you guys. Like, I want to celebrate and...
Don't squish me!
I know. Like... Okay, this side. I want to celebrate, and I wanted to play some songs, except none of my stuff is set up. It's all hanging in this room behind me, and it's so cold in there. I haven't figured out how to organize my life yet, and so there's still a bunch of stuff that's in bags. So I won't be playing much tonight, but I have put together a bunch of information to show you about the record. It's because some of you are not on Facebook and such, so and I want to show you all the artwork and everything. Yeah, that's great. Okay. And at any point, if you have any questions, oh my gosh, Roy, hello, Roy, good to see you. If at any point you have any questions, just holler.
How many were there? Oh, I'm scared.
What happened?
Max got surrounded by coyotes while he was waiting for the bus.
Just now?
Or you missed the bus, and then the coyotes came to get you.
Yes.
What if they put you on your backs and ran you home?
That would be amazing.
Wait, are you kidding me? As in they were looking to pounce on you?
No. I think
they know better.
They know better.
They're looking if he had a little dog or a little baby.
Yeah. They didn't get too close, but they got pretty close.
How big were they?
Like
medium-sized dogs.
5 to 6 dashis.
5 to 6 dashis.
Yeah,
it's pretty big.
I love that. That's
square dashis.
I'm totally taking this seriously. That's pretty big because dashi's not tiny.
They were good size.
Okay.
But I didn't want to stand out in the cold anymore. I don't know how I missed that bus, but
oh shoot! I'm so sorry.
I did.
Did you have time?
Yeah, I was gonna be here for another couple minutes. I don't mean to interrupt.
Oh, you're
not.
not.
How cool. That's the coolest my story gets. I missed the bus and a bunch of coyotes came, so I'm back.
I can't believe that. I mean,
cool.
but right outside your place, though. Seriously, like weeks ago, I saw
up on the street here.
Yeah. But I swear, those were not coyotes.
They congregate.
Those were so big. I swear.
Oh, that one time that you said it was a wolf?
They were 2 wolves.
Whoa.
They were to my waist.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's big.
Yeah.
Were they hairy around the
super hairy? Super hairy.
Okay,
yeah.
That's
puffed out.
Were they gray wolves?
Yes.
They were full on Yellowstone action.
Alaska stuff going on over there.
Jesus. Wow. Next there'll be grizzlies around.
Because coyotes come up to I don't know, your thigh, right? Like mid thigh. Yeah, these were coming up to my waist.
Oh boy.
And I saw them and he looked at me and I was like, oh.
Yeah, that's super scary.
Okay, avert direct eye contact. Just keep going. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Maxwell, after an evening of adventure of waiting for the bus. Oh my god. That's crazy. So, this video got super Portlandia. That's funny. If you guys want to see the live stream, you can go to my Facebook or YouTube page for YouTube, in case you want to see if people
I can see it now.
asking you questions. Okay. I just want to...
asking questions?
I mean, they haven't yet, but...
I figure you can curate.
All right. I got you.
This is your show. This is the Jane show, the SURRIJA show.
You guys, first of all, the Kickstarter. Holy crap! I'm gonna swear. I hope that's okay. It's late at night. You guys don't care, right? We made it with flying colors. I honestly did not know what was gonna happen. I think I came in just really knowing that I'll have to work really hard at it. I don't know what's happening with them. I have to work really hard at it, and I did. And I want to show you some of the leftover things that I didn't end up showing. Like, I'm not good at asking for help, and it's like been incredible and really humbling to see the amount of support and love for this, and I just am super blown away. So this has made a vinyl situation super possible. And I think there's a lot of the album that can't really live as happily on a vinyl as it can on a CD form because of the low frequencies, because it's got some booty. And so we're gonna pick like 2 or 3. We'll see what we end up with after mixing, and pick a few songs and put on vinyl. And I will probably do a very limited run of those, which I'm super excited about. So thank you. Some major donors. There's like people popping out of the woodwork that I haven't seen, ever, first of all, and some I haven't seen in a long time. Some I've known of for a long time, I've never met. And I really hope that I get to. I have to figure out, and you two gotta help me with this. I gotta figure out how to play this stuff live, How am I gonna play this stuff live? I'm so excited to figure that out. I can't hear you though. Did you mute y'all's? Yeah.
It's going to be a challenge.
What's happening?
It's going to be a right good.
It's going to be a challenge.
I don't even know the British team.
What? 29? 29? What? Wait, Chris. 29?
29? What?
What?
Oh! Wow, and an even 300! An even 300! 2 hours to go.
Holy smoly!
Let's get to 400 backers. 30,000.
Unbelievable.
30K even, let's do it. It's only $700.
Oh my god.
Who's gonna be the one to get us to 30?
Oh my god.
Who's gonna be the one? Who's gonna be the one?
That's amazing.
So we gotta do vinyl. We got mix for vinyl now. It'll be fun.
Oh my god. Oh my god. We have 300 backers. Oh my god. 300 of you. Holy crap. Okay. Ah. Holy crap.
You're worth it, Jane.
Wow.
It's for you. You did this.
Oh my god. And hello, Michael. Oh my god. Chris. This is crazy. Okay. Well, oh my god. I'm gonna, okay. Whew. This is insane. I'm just here. I'm here to, I'm at a point where, I don't have the words. I don't have the words. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. For real. Don't know how else to say. Okay, onward to showing you some things. So, oh my gosh, Maxwell and Sophocles. Hi, this is crazy. What? What do you mean? Oh my god. It's still kind of climbing. This is insane.
Get the 30!
I
Get
wasn't
the 30K!
even, like, I'm not even...
30K!
I don't even... this is crazy. Okay. Hi, Mac! Okay, so, I've shown you snow in Ashland. I've shown you my side and Sophocles' side, and, let's see, January, what has happened in January? You can tell me about your January. There was a lunar eclipse. Did you guys catch that? Because I did. Look at this. So we were at my neighbor and I, we were like, hey, let's look through the telescope and geek out. So I stuck a phone through the lens thing and took a photo. So this is like right when this is like pretty full eclipse moment. What a beautiful thing. It's crazy gorgeous. That was part of January. We have January. What else happened? I'm trying to show you my life. Let me see. I moved. Oh, my cousin. Ha. So here we are. That's Brianna, my cousin, and driving me up to Ashland. So this was a weekend when she flew out to LA and drove me up to Ashland and then flew back to Montana where she lives. I love her so much, and it was the nicest thing for her to do that with me because it made the ride so fast. I got to really enjoy and take pictures and see that bag of chips right there I'm holding. Pop Corners. It's the red bag. That's the trick. Kettle corn flavor. It's gluten-free. And it's low calorie. And it's the best chip I've ever had. Get some. At Sprouts, at Vaughn's. They have them, I think, at Whole Foods too. But I do it at Sprouts because it's the cheaper one. That was such a fun ride. And I thank her so much for, like, making me get plants to fill up the space with a lot of greenery and goodness. Appreciate that. And, Jessica! Hello, Jessica! Let's see. So then, it was New Year's yesterday, and I made buns. I just went to Trader Joe's, which they have a Trader Joe's about 20 minutes away. Thank goodness. I go to Trader Joe's even though there's a closer market to me, just so I can have like a piece of home. Because that was a really cheesy mouth. I'm sorry. Because I eat bags of these like a day. And so this is really important to me to have this around all the time. I get the ones with no salt. These are the best. So then I also got chashu baos. And when I was back in Burbank, so I went to 99 Ranch and brought up some red bun beans with me. So yesterday, which was New Year's, as you can see, I made chashu bao in a steamer. I went online and learned this trick about wrapping the towel on the lid. Oh my god, it works so well. So that the water's not dripping down on the pan, on the plate itself. Magic. Cheap is the best. Then, let's see. What else can I tell you about? What else have I been up to? PB filled? Oh my god, yes. These, I am in love with peanut butter pretzels. No salt. The salt is like just a little too much. A little too grabby. Grabs to my face. 88 Ranch? That's a cool grocery store too, I bet. God, my laugh is so fucked up today. I don't know what's going on. Nick, is that your name? Thanks, Nick. Freddy Goodtime is crazy. Hello, Kaylee. Kaylee Sir is a wonderful filmmaker who has a film coming out in March. It's so cool. Go see it. Find it. Put a link down here if you have something they could look at so they can go check it out, Kaylee. This is super cool. So, I think they've muted themselves right now. They've been working all night. We've been on the phone just kind of going through mixes. Poor Maxwell just missed his bus. Okay. After 10 because yes, like okay. So steaming buns is so much better than microwaving them, right? Because the bun get all like chewy and hard when you do just the microwaving. Hello, Joe. Yes, Jessica, very much so. So steaming them, I tried steaming them in a crock pot, which was not very good. I'd follow all the instructions and turn it on high, put water on the bottom. It took a few hours for it to really heat up and start steaming, but it never really steamed, so it more like baked it. So I wouldn't suggest that. Definitely putting a towel around it worked really well. Oh, Careless Whisper is the shit. That is the best song. One of the best songs ever written. Okay, so I'm going to move on and show you what I'm in Ashland for. That's fun, right? So first of all, I am here for a show called Cambodian Rock Band. I'm here for a show called Cambodian Rock Band, which was written by Lauren Yee, that AA Parallel here just met tonight in San Francisco. I heard there was a gasoline explosion in San Francisco. I hope everybody is okay, and I heard someone's missing, and I'm sorry to hear that. I hope they are found. Yes, and Dice, who just typed, is like one of the greatest leads ever, and he is in the show. Dice, you're missing quite a few of the shows, though. I'm not happy about that. Bad Dice. He's the villain of the show. Wait, I should say that? Oh shit, did I just fucked it up? I'm sorry. Okay, no, I didn't say that. Dice it's his show. I am playing one of the band members, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm playing one of the band members and a guard, and I'm gonna show some old looks of the old show that we did, because this show has already been mounted. So first of all, here is the current cast. Dice, who is typing right now, is the one on the right with the red shoes. You and your red shoes, Dice. We all have the Ciclo shirt that I kind of designed. Moses, who is next to Dice, is the newest member of the group. He's been a part of OSF company, Oregon Shakespeare Festival, which is where I'm at. He's a part of the company, and so he's just joining us this time. Brooke is playing the daughter and the lead singer of the band. Joe plays Chum, who's the guitarist of the band. I am Poe, and next to me is Abe, who some of you in LA may know. He's an incredible drummer that I've played with on and off a little bit, a couple times in LA, and a wonderful human being. This whole cast is just we get along so well. We have the same weird, sick humor. And we laugh our asses off at the weirdest shit. It's the best. I love him. We are good looking, aren't we? Especially the kramas, which are the scarves, the Cambodian scarves, are really great. I love those. So that's our current cast. And in the past, the show has looked like this. Well, this is what we kind of look like. And as you can see, there is a factor of Scooby-Doo in there. It's incredibly haunting show. It's funny. It's honest. It gets complicated, and it's heartbreaking. And there's rock music, and it's just, I've never seen anything like it. I've never been in anything like it. And we're doing the show for the next 9 months. We're in a week of rehearsal, so if you feel like coming up, come up. We're in Ashland. Here is a photo of one of the scenes from a past show, and that's Joe and Dice. And then we've got the band look. I hope I'm allowed to show these. These are from past shows. Yeah. It's kind of cool. So come on up. So tell me about yourselves while I keep talking. Who are you? Where are you from right now? Like, where are you? And how do you know about my Kickstarter or me at all? Yes. And OSF is an incredible company and a beautiful place, a great little town, and they are doing a fantastic series of shows that they've casted beautifully this season. A lot of Asian American leads, a really diverse company. I'm very grateful to be here. I know that I'm in a position where a lot of actors dream of, and so it was going to be hard to say no. So I will say this. July 4th of last year, I was already in talks. I had verbally agreed to do this season up here in Oregon. But July 4th of last year, I was offered the lead singer role in a new Cirque du Soleil show in China. That was going to be a brand new show. Meaning that after rounds of auditioning, the composer wanted to work with me to kind of gouge out the sound of the show. They thought that I guess my voice fit the vibe, and so it meant that everyone that came after me would have to like sound like me or in that range of written. And I have been auditioning for Cirque du Soleil for a decade. And when it finally happened, when they actually asked me, I had already verbally said yes. Not that I was bound to this show necessarily. So it took a bit. It took a bit for me to like think through all the scenarios of what it would mean to say no to either one. And so I actually drafted rejection letters to both institutions, to Cirque du Soleil and to OSF, to feel out what I really wanted, because this was a incredibly rare position to be in, to have both of these offers. They use different parts of me, and location geographically is very different, and I'm very lucky. Brooke, are you sick of me? Is that what's going on? And in the end, I want to do Cambodian rock band because it's an incredibly important story that I really want to tell. It's a cast of 6, meaning the amount of impact that I'm able to have would be bigger than in a cast of 50, which is the one in China. Anyway, it was a long, heartbreaking decision because in the end, I love Cirque with all my heart. What? Oh my god. Okay, let's talk about food. Okay, is this too sad? I'm sorry. Alright, I didn't realize. Okay. What do you want to talk about? Let's talk about food. What can I offer you? I have these. Cirque. That's exactly it. Okay, so I'm going to show you some of the art that, like, the album is after. Would that be cool? Yeah. So let's see. What have I got? First of all, this is a creation of Brooke Ishibashi, who's been writing since you're. That's me and my dog looking very alike. Because we are the same person. Okay? Hi, Priska! and Priscilla is Dashi's second mom. Everybody's here. Whole family is here. This is awesome. Yep. Okay. So, the first piece of art that I want to show is okay, so this is all the pieces. These are the 6 pieces that half the album was written after by Picasso. See how different they are? See how, like, the styles are incredibly varied. I love that. The man can do anything. And I admire his skill and his dedication and just untiring work ethic, but compounded by the complexities of what a horrible person he was to each of these women. So, first one is Sylvette, and maybe I should take away my webcam. There we go. Maybe that makes it easier. First one is Sylvette. Sylvette, and that's her. I love that. So in the song Sylvette, so basically what happens is I look at these paintings and I kind of read their individual background. Sylvette in particular, Sylvette David is her name. She was not romantically associated with Picasso, but I think because of that, he kind of wanted to conquer her on painting far more. So this was like one of the most prolific time of his life. He created so many paintings of her. Like he had to get her down in a different way. no! Oh no! Wait! Okay, wait. Hello? Hello? Wait. Hello? Oh! Wait, what? Oh. Was it bad? Is it bad for long? Was it? It wasn't, okay, it wasn't gone for too long, right? Okay, cool. Okay, I don't know what happened. That was really weird. My computer is really struggling though, I gotta say. Okay, so we were at these two and her, and Dora is interesting because I'll just show her right now. So Dora, and I think it's her, these two, sorry, they're like weird locations. Picasso deliberately pitted them against each other because he wanted to see what they would do. What a dick. So one day, Marie-Therese comes to the house where Dora and Picasso were living, and they were asking him to choose, and he said, why don't you guys fight it out? And they literally, as told online, and this has been disputed, so we're not sure what happened. There's been claims that they actually started like to like a little physical brawl with each other, and definitely argued. And he just stood on the sideline like painting. Such a strange thing, but he kind of lived for that. It went out when I put it to him. Yeah, he was a mean human being. He would say that women are either goddesses or doormats. And it's just misogyny. He knew it. He knew exactly what he was doing. And he would just kind of go through these women, use them as muses, paint them like crazy, and then throw them out once they got pregnant and started to look not the part. So the second one you've seen, so here's number 3. This is one of my favorites. This is Gilo. And then I'll put up what she actually looks like with a picture. Isn't this beautiful photo? I love her so much. Is that it? No? 3A. Yes. That's this guy. Yeah, Gilo. So, she was the only one that left him first. He never got over it. I love that about her. So this is the one that has gone through a bunch of... do you have to go, Sophocles? Oh,
I'm gonna head out now.
Okay, cool.
But I'll join in on YouTube as I...
Oh, no worries.
Wind down.
Thanks for being in the show.
Bye.
Everybody say bye, Sophocles. Oh, goodbye. Did Maxwell leave?
Yeah. The coyotes carried him away.
Oh no. To Coyote Land. To devour him. Devour his boniness. There's no meat on that guy.
Yeah. I think they'll find very quickly he's unsatisfying bear.
Alright.
Well, congrats again.
Oh my gosh.
Congrats again, and enjoy the rest of your... What do you call this? Vidcast? Or
live stream.
Feed? Live stream, thank you.
Vidcast live feed. Real thing. Real visuals. Yeah. Great. Good night. Thank you for the work tonight. Super appreciate it.
I just sent you a bounce so you can listen.
Oh, great. Okay.
We'll talk soon.
Yeah. I'll shoot for a phone call either Friday, or I'll just call you on Saturday to talk to you, or write an email or something.
Yeah, that's
cool.
great. Or text. Okay, awesome. Bye everybody.
Okay. Good night. Bye, 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 bye. To him. Okay. Like that picture-in-picture situation I have going on there. Okay. Oh, you guys are so nice. It's like you know him. Okay. At any point you guys have any questions, just holler. So, then there's this one. Oops. Did I do this one yet? Yeah, I did. Okay. So before I finish with Gilo, I love her so much. She's a painter herself. She is still alive. She is awesome. She's beautiful. And she had this book I haven't read, but I brought it with me. It's called Life with Picasso. And this was a book that she wrote back in, I think, 50s or 60s, while he was still alive. And he tried to stop this being published. I love that he tried so hard for his own reputation. I can't deal with it. So I'm so glad this is out. I can't wait to read it. It's been around for a while. I got this off Amazon, like a used situation. She always knew what he was, and she always said to him, I can walk away. I know what you do, and I'm not in this without knowing that, like, I can be unhappy. But when I get there, I'll see you later. And in a way, she was the one who really, like, was the real match for him. And it's in that way that he kind of couldn't ever take it. I love it. Okay. So, here is a little National Geographic about Picasso that came out. I'm not actually sure what happened in 2018, but 2018 was a gigantic year globally for exhibits of Picasso, everywhere. I think it had something to do with the Guernica, but I'm not sure why. So I ended up chasing a couple of exhibits down, to see if there were any of the paintings that I was already writing songs about. And here, so this is a photo of Picasso. Here is Minotauro Maki. I think that's what you call it. It is an etching. This is him on the left here with the horns. He was very much in love with the idea of him being a minotaur, because he knew he loved bulls and that kind of animal quality, and the blood and gore of bullfighting and conquering. And he kind of went by that in a way through his women. The woman in this holding the candle is Marie Therese, or is the face of Marie Therese. If you look around this painting, there's two women above with two birds in front of them. There's a man on the left side climbing up a ladder away from the situation, moving away from the situation as an observer. There's the Minotaur himself, and there's a woman bare-breasted with the horse just about to kind of topple over situation, and then this Minotaur reaching over at the light that this girl, who stands for a lot of innocence and serenity, is holding. She's the only living thing in this etching that has both feet firmly grounded. Everyone else is slightly like in movement or is not fully in that groundedness. And it says a lot about this moment when he painted it, that he really wanted this thing that these women had to offer. And he continued to reach for that, but in his own, beastly way. What does he do to the women? I'm assuming you're asking. So with Marie-Thérèse in particular, he met her when she was really young. I believe when she was 18. Without knowing very much, she was like sexually very much abused by him. He would ask her to do a lot of things to kind of satisfy every whim he had. He would beat them. He would very much. So, his wife, who is not a part of these songs, Olga, had a child with him, who he never divorced, but he just stuck her in a different house, and kind of kept her close by so that maybe they could run into each other and have a fight about it, or duke it out in some way. He would pit people against each other. He was deeply jealous of these women's own creative endeavors, so he would actively suppress them from doing work, suppress them from creating things, being their own entrepreneur for like making art, writing, taking photographs, and they would stop. They would be convinced that, okay, I'm with this man, and I shouldn't be doing my work. And it would lead to like just them turning into stone in a way. And he would just use them and go through them. And the next one comes along. Dora even knew when he met Gillot, wow, he was still with her. Like, you're going to paint her, aren't you? Meaning there's going to be something there, isn't there? Yeah, it was very cruel. It was a cruel way of this game. Seduction, use, like abuse. And again, Sylvette was the only one that wasn't romantically involved in that way, in the group that I'm writing about. Oh, just normal stuff though? I mean, I don't consider that normal, because I lead having them being led to suicides. I don't think that that's necessarily normal. He wasn't like drawing blood, but he was emotionally abusing every single one of them. So I would say that's not very nice, and kind of fucked up. And you can argue that, oh, well, this was a time when this was normal. I would say not necessarily so, especially when the women outwardly told him they don't want this. So I think I would say no, he was definitely incredibly misogynistic, and yet idolized through history without much mention of this at all. None of the women are ever known about. None of the women get nearly the publicity that he does. I don't think that's right. And it's not until you dig deeper that you find this stuff about these women. It's just important to bring them to light. Hey Nick, thank you so much for coming. Good night. Thanks for stopping by. I'm going to read up. Wait, y'all wrote about where you came from. Let me see. You guys came from somewhere. Here we go. Nemu, Los Angeles. Roman Ali's daddy. And I know about you because I tried to hire you for performing my ex-wife's coming home. Oh, it didn't work out? It didn't work out. From Seattle. Following him at YouTube days and used to collab with Gerald. Ah, Gerald! It's in forever! I haven't seen him in ages! And the only video, I feel like the only video I've ever done with him got taken down. I'm so sad about that. July 4th is your son's birthday. Happy past birthday to your son. Nikki. Totally carrying me through a lot. Oh, cool. Thanks, Nikki. I feel like I know Skibiable. How do I know Skibiable? Which Nikki is this? Okay. So, next. Well, here's one Matt Chamberlain photo. Here's another Matt Chamberlain photo. Oh my gosh. You guys, having him drum was insane. Super fun. I feel super lucky. He's so freaking good. Get you with my black light still it's easy to give something. It goes on and my God, this house goes on. Here there's plenty lost in another space that you stay or gravity place. Fall. Just walk it off. Yay! Could you hear that? Oh, you could. That was Gilo. Like a progress of how Gilo went from very beginning to the very end. Cool. I have a couple more to show. So that is of Gilo, who you know is what's her name? Hey, where's my Gilo? Anyway, it's this gal. I have one or two more. That is let me see. Sorry, I have to find it. Oh, here we go. Here's Sylvette as progress. It's got a weird video, but this is Sylvette's progress. So from like day 1 to where it was about 2 months ago, before adding Matt on the album. Find you, stoning with you, breathe me out like a slip of the tongue. Intentionally reaching down as I dance. Wait, could you hear that? I'm so confused. I feel like this thing is... Thank you, Candy! Thank you for coming! I feel like maybe you couldn't hear that. Am I crazy? Did you hear that? Can you hear Oh, you can hear it. Okay, cool. And then there's Barcelona, which I'm going to try to show the full song in a little bit. Here's a little progress. Max was so drunk at the end there. Go. I don't know. Yeah? Okay. What else can I tell you about? Well, here's my crew, of course. I love and miss them so much. Here's everybody. Let me go see. We are like this all the freaking time. Max was so drunk. It was such a fun night. I missed him so much. And you see these boxes on the bottom near my foot? Those were boxes of cookies that I baked them because they had a favorite cookie they liked. So I made a shit ton of them for them. I hope they better be eating them. That's them. Hi, Go! Hi, Go! What up, Go? Go Nakamura! Dude, Go here is the reason why I even got Matt Chamberlain on the album, because he's like, you should email him. And I'm like, no, I shouldn't. He's like, no, you should. Just do it. See what happens. What can he do? Like, the worst is a no. And I'm like, no, that's a really bad. But I did it, and then, so thank you, Go. I am so tremendously thankful. Cool. Here is a look at, I guess I'll show you Barcelona, because we're like past 11 already. How are you guys tonight? I don't even know who's here. Some of you are some of you here but not talking, or is it just a few of you? Because I feel like it's an intimate group, which I kind of enjoy. Yo. Oh, why does my thing have meet my team? I don't, on Facebook. God, it's so weird. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I'm just working through. I suck at live streaming. Like, I super suck at it. I can't believe how much I suck at it. Okay. Here is a look. So that thing that I was playing is the Moog sub. I think it was sub fatty, or I think it was a little fatty. I don't know, sub fatty. It was such an incredible machine because I did a lot of bass lines on that guy, and it was something that like I had an opportunity to buy for like over $700 or so. And I didn't do it because I'm like, I don't know this machine. And if I buy it, I swear to God, I'll just not play it. And Sophocles ended up, like, he had one, so I ended up playing a lot of it. And you've come to find, like, there's like a way that a relationship you develop with this instrument, and it's like, I really enjoy this thing. So I ended up playing it a lot, and I've just had so much fun working on bass lines on that thing. So, fragile Victoria, you're not that fragile. I feel like it's something that I may invest in the future because it's done me very well, and I seem to do well on it. And so that was me playing bass on Barcelona, the song. And so now I'm just going to play you the song. This is the latest mix of it tonight, since there's only 20 of you. This is perfect. I hope you enjoy it. From the beginning of writing the song, it was like this such a piano-driven, fluid, musical theater song, but it's turned into this. Can you hear me? I think you can still, but you can hear the music, right?
Eyes on the wall, this crack on my cheek. Tick-tock is a dream. Bare breast and weightless, fine circles. Asleep till you see. Empty me, please, this burden me new. Stripped all that I got. Hold me, dream. In your hand, your memory. I'll be waiting in Barcelona. I'll be dreaming behind the sienna. I'm just waiting in Barcelona. I'll be
I'm turning my mic back up. Yeah! What you think? Yeah. Thanks for listening, y'alls. Oh, it restarted. Oh, I see. I think it restarted itself. I was on a loop. I'm sorry, Mike. I stopped it. But it's still a rough mix. We're still working on a few things because not fully balanced yet. But yes. Oh, YouTube is behind FB. Gotcha. Okay. So that's like, I told Sophie, because I'm like, start with a song that you think you would really enjoy mixing, because there's like some of these sessions are just, some of these like files are just so like hundreds of tracks. It's kind of awesome. Yeah, you guys, I'm gonna put my stuff on vinyl. I'm so excited. Okay, that's it. That's enough of that. Okay, I'll show you a look at some of the notes, the PDFs that I have in my notebook, because this is something I'm kind of both really excited about, and it's a vulnerable part of my process. So I'm using two examples to show you what it kind of looks like. The first one is something that I have called a tempo map. It looks like this, and basically this was the 18 songs that I had to pick from. I had a couple more after this, but I was like, I think these are the main 18 that I would pick from. And what you're looking at is from left to right is as a tempo from slow to fast. And I needed to like get a sense of where all the songs sat. How many beats per minute kind of a situation. And this is like super vague, not at all well charted out at all. It's just my own guess of where they would live. But I think it's pretty accurate, and it gave me an idea of which songs I wouldn't want on the album, because I think narrowing it down was really hard for me, as I like all the songs. The one on the left there called Cuckoo, I was like, yeah, okay, so I don't think that's gonna make it on the album, because it's just all the way over there. It doesn't mean that like not all songs have to have similar tempo, but in particular, this helped me solidify my already kind of hesitancy on Cuckoo itself. It's such a different song. So as you can see, and we can go around looking at this. Hello, Jim. Nice to see ya. Hello. So we have Some I Believe, near bottom middle or ish there. Some I Believe, It's Almost Time, that's right next door to each other. Those two are on the album. And the four below that are not. So Heaven on a Hill, Goodwill, or Good Hill, Keeping Locket, and Lighthouse, Bright, Not. And I kind of just wanted to do the top, the ones that are on the right up top. So Turnstile from the very top there, Turnstile, Backflip, Barcelona. I didn't do April. Dora Dos is nickname. Sylvester's also a nickname. Gilo, How Do I Say, Minotaur, and Wondering Why we did not do. And so it came up to be, I forget if it's like 9 songs or so, and I wanted to do a cover, because that's also kind of, in my own way, paying tribute to YouTube. That's how I started. So Peter Gabriel 2, as Vampire Weekend says. Which other song is better? What other song is better, Chris? I don't know what you're talking about. Tell me more. What do you guys eat for dinner tonight? I want to know. And then I'll tell you what I ate, because it's super boring. Okay. And then the second thing I wanted to show you is tempo map, or not tempo map. This is my second scan of my notebook. You see how beautiful this is? So, chicken scratch, and endless chicken scratch. It is a total mess when I do this. Like, there on these 2 pages, there's 2 songs happening. It's one of those situations where I think the fact is that when I cross out things, or when I'm in a place where I let myself be a mess, is a really good place. And usually the very beginning until like 3/4 into it, all my pages look like this, because I'm letting myself edit. And honestly, 75% of good work in what I do is in editing, not in the creation process. Because as you will hear, for those of you who pledged and are getting my demos, the first stages, meh. Like, they're okay. They're meh. They're like, really, I'm singing them weird. I'm not owning them yet. They're so new in the lyrics. They're often too slow, and I'm not playing them well. And it's through, like, it took 2 years of playing at Lestats in San Diego, because that's where, like, my performance home is. I wanted to test it on the audience. And then playing in New York, which is a different audience, and play them with different players. I played at, like, I think 3 to 4 gigs with all my newer material, and they were all with all different players. And what I wanted from that, I didn't want the same player, and I was both kind of like getting to know the different players, as well as just trying to get a sense of what people would put in it. It was my way of asking for their input. It was great. Everyone brought something different to the table, and so that I could develop an opinion, because I'm new to these songs and I didn't know what I wanted them to be in that very end. So this sound that you're hearing now, for example, in Barcelona, it's not at all what I was playing out. Super fun. Okay. You want to hear Semi-Believe, Joe? I know. So I think Semi-Believe, there will actually be 2 versions. One is a version that we have made in the studio, and one is kind of a Matt Chamberlain remix, because and Go was there in studio. You can attest to this because you're here. He blew my head open with one particular take that was so complete with the song itself. It was like an arm of the song that I didn't know I needed, that I bawled my eyes out immediately right there in the control room. And that I want to be a separate track. I'm so excited. Holy shit, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Okay. What else? Joe, you need to eat. You ate, okay, Chris had Hawaiian barbecue. Ooh, Jane Kazuga. I don't eat meat anymore. I'm a pescatarian now, but boy, I do miss meat. You got Food for the Soul. Isn't that show amazing? It's such a fun show. And Francis is awesome in that. I'm so glad you get to see it. I really like Hills. Oh, I do like Hills. Well, Hills have a fun thing going, you know? They, like, make you feel off-kilter and everything. Lots of brewed coffee. Greek biscuits? Wait, Greek biscuit ends? With toast and provolone cheese. This is a really interesting dinner. I want to know what a Greek biscuit end is. Not just a Greek biscuit, not just a biscuit. It's Greek and it's an end. But then you have toast with cheese. Super interesting. I had oatmeal. I steel cut oatmeal. And these. Oh, here's the typewriter that I brought with me. I'm typing all your letters on this sucker. Look at how beautiful. Oh my god, it's so heavy. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Look how beautiful she is. I can't do this right. German engineering is so good. Michael Schaefer, if you're looking at this, I'm so proud of you. Okay. That's there. What else can I show you? Let's see. I think I've actually shown you everything. Oh, I have this. Here's a Matt Chamberlain sesh, I think.
Zapata!
Yeah, this is sick right here. Remember this tape. Yeah.
It's like criminal to stop.
Yeah.
What do you use a double time here, though? We need to double time this. Want double time on this? Or no?
I think we have enough to do it. I just love this.
Let's see what he does here. We have enough of this. Let's stop.
I'm just gonna let him play out.
It's fun to listen to.
I just want to.
Yeah. Glad I kept it going.
Sorry. There we go. Sorry. I'm reading. I was saying that, like, I'm trying to show you how totally I can't control myself when I'm hearing this stuff that he's doing for my songs. I'm just, it's insane. And I mean, you saw this room. Look at that room, right? Like, it's a dream. It's a Disneyland. All I want to do is hang out in there. And for those of you who don't have, can you hear me now? 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 I'm so problematic. This is the hardest. This is the hardest thing. Okay, so for those of you who aren't on Facebook or Instagram, oh my gosh, Joseph, hello. What time is it where you are? I am showing you the session that I posted just a few days ago of when I started jumping up and down. Okay, here it is.
Ooh, finding something.
She's liking that.
Sorry,
She's liking that. What was that?
I have no filter.
This is amazing.
What is that? Yeah, whatever that is.
So good, right? 8:30. Oh, cool. Why are you showing them my Kickstarter? And what is your class? Hello, Sarvathana. Nice to see ya. Matt C did not kill your mic? What do you mean, Joe? I no understand. What's this? I don't know what this is. Oh no, I already showed that. I already showed that. I think I've shown you everything that I plan to show you. So, welcome to Joey, who's just joined us. I don't know who else is here. Say hello if you are here. Sarvathana, hello! Hope you get to see a show at some point again. Mike, thank you so much. And maybe I'll see you in Oregon or something. Bedtime! Keep on running. Keep on doing the climbing things that you do. I think you climb. Whatever it is. Have a fantastic, fantastic bedtime. Willem van de Beek. I found, I don't know where you are, Willem, but I remember asking you if you're the Willem from Bruges, and I know you're not. But I found the coaster that I had him write on because he introduced me to this, I think it's a Christmas drink where there's rum and it's wine and cider or something in a Christmas drink. And I had him write it down on a thing and his name on it too. But yeah, that's not. It's not you. That's okay. You're cool still. I just wanted to bring that up. Oh, you are in the Netherlands! That's awesome! Where? Which part? And how on earth do you know about me? Okay. Really? So close to 30K? Oh my god, can I check real quick? You guys, this is crazy because, like, celebrating this, I wasn't really, like, I wasn't asking for more, you know? Like, I'm not good at that. I don't need more. I just want to celebrate. I literally just wanted to be present with whoever wanted to be present with. Holy shit. Oh my god. What's happening? Oh my god, it's at 29? Like 29.5. Oh no, we said this earlier, okay. For some reason I remember it being different. Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't know where that is. But that's really cool. I'm gonna find out. I enjoyed Belgium so much. In fact, let me see if I can find my stamps. Because what I do is I travel and then I buy stamps from abroad and I bring them back. Even though I can't use them here, I use them as presents. Let me see. That. This is crazy. Like, is this moving? I don't know where anything is. Like, I was trying to find my water spray bottle today. I don't know where it was. I don't have that much stuff. So confused. Wayne and Sue, hello! Bay Area folks. Right? I'm not crazy, right? We're Bay Area. It's late. Past my bedtime, that's for sure. I'm assuming it's morning. I'm seeing some morning European pop-ups happening. Joseph, who was just here earlier, is also from the Netherlands. I think he is at The Hague, or probably not saying it right. Can I show her art? So I moved. I don't know if you remember. I'm in a new place. It's my 10th day, and I'm in a different state. And I don't have any of her paintings with me. Otherwise, I would. I'm sorry. Anything else I can show you? I don't have very much with me. I can show you my plant. I've been buying plants. And I got a seed and I planted it. I think it's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna. Excuse me. Oh, what? It smells like paint. What? Huh? Oh. I'm just gonna leave it. It smells painty. I'm hoping this grows. Here's one of them. This is like a greenhouse effect that I'm creating, except I think I need to spray it tomorrow to give it better moisture. Oh, it's totally sweating still. The one behind you. I don't know what's going on. I went to the store. I've been going to nurseries all over and saying, hi, I have this houseplant that sweats. Here's some pictures of it sweating. Can you tell me why? And they call around the whole shop and be like, hey Susan, a customer here that's asking if you have any idea why her indoor plant is sweating. And I'm sitting there like, okay. And the consensus seems to be that it has a lot of moisture, so it's literally sweating it out. So I'm just going to leave it for a while and hopefully let it dry up a little bit. You know. For those of you who's just joining, I have been showing like a lot of information about the why I'm in Ashland, Oregon, about the album, the artwork that the album, some of the songs are about for Picasso. What have I been showing? PDFs, just showing some of the notebook stuff. Matt Chamberlain session stuff, my cast in Ashland, And so at any point, if you want me to revisit some things, I am so totally happy to. Excuse me. I didn't really have my instruments set up, so I found really excited to get started on some of these letters, though. It's going to be a busy year, because it looks like I have 2 holiday concerts I have to do, which will be super fun, but I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to make sure I get there. No, it's not because it has anxiety. So, what else can I tell you about myself? I wanted to tell you about my family stuff, but it gets all like complicated and stuff, so it's like not necessarily the best live streaming material. I still have like an hour to go. Oh my gosh, an hour! And then it will end. My dog is not with me right now, yet. She's still in LA, and I'm like, I'll be getting her soon. Soon enough. Goshy gosh. How goes, y'all? What's your day like tomorrow? My day looks like I think it starts at 1 p.m. I'll have to listen to some mixes that Sophocles just sent me. And sent him back some notes. Yes! So typewriter, I think you're just joining me. This is the typewriter that I brought with me to typewrite all the letters that I'm supposed to typewrite, because I said I would. So one thing I don't know that I ever made this like super publicly known is that I have 6 typewriters. This is before I knew Tom Hanks collected typewriters. I started collecting them like, oh gosh, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. I have 6 of them back in LA, or 5 of them back in LA, and this was the most portable one, because I can like, close it up. And oops, here. And this one is German, and this engineering is just really, really awesome. It's called the Groma, Groma. I'll write it down. Groma. Oops. Groma. Colibri. And it's in red. I ran into this online one day, and I was like, I would love to own one. And they are kind of rare. This color is kind of rare. So I looked online, and one day it just kind of showed up on Craigslist. So I met up with the person out in some parking lot, and I was like, "Don't kill me, please don't kill me." And it was beautiful condition, because it was his like grandma's. It had been in the garage forever, just covered up like this. It was in this beautiful bag, like just perfectly well kept, clean. So I got it. I have 6 of them because I was obsessed. I'm obsessed with mechanics of things. I like things that work, physically work in parts. I think it's the piano thing, like playing a real piano is very different from a keyboard, and so I will always, of course, go for a real piano, but also just knowing the hundreds of parts that go into a single thing, it's incredible to me. So this, or like film camera, old cars, just things that work for a long time. That means green hummingbird? Oh, really pretty. Is that German? I'm not crazy, right? Oh, Chrome. Chrome. Yeah. Chrome hummingbird? Colibri. Oh, interesting. I had no idea. I have a green one. I'm not of this, of a different one. And I would try to, for a while I wanted to learn how to restore them. And I would ask these techs, like typewriter techs, basically. I'm like, hi, there's one in Los Altos who is an awesome dude. I think his name is John. I might be getting that wrong. Los Altos and one in LA, but I think he isn't there anymore. Go to the Los Altos ones if you're nearby. He's really nice. And I remember asking, like, would you ever, consider... Oh, there's one in LA. Well, there's one in LA in Highland Park. Would you ever consider, like a, not intern, but, like a apprentice? And he was like, like, basically, nah. Hello, James E. James E. Which E are you? And I was like, oh, okay. So I never got a chance to learn, but I really wanted to. But both of the typewriters that are in TLC cover are mine. And I almost brought that pink one up with me, but it's bulkier and doesn't have a case, and so I wanted it to be super protected. It's Croatian. Oh. Wait, maybe I'm wrong then. Oh no. I don't know. You guys have Google on hand. Thunder hummingbird. Thunder sounds right. I remember something about that. I didn't know about the hummingbird. Welcome, James. And I know that there's a typewriter museum somewhere in Italy, if I'm not wrong about this, or one of those cities in Europe. Oh, hey! What up? What up, James E? I never, I know that last name. When I look at it, I'm like, oh yeah, it's you. But then I'm always too afraid to say it because I feel like I'm gonna murder that name. So I'm not gonna. I just know. I figured it was you, but I was like, okay. James E. Yay. So I used to collect more stuff. I think it's a way of, oh my god, as a kid, I collected stamps, coins, spoons, plastic bags, pencils, pens, paper, erasers, and the stuff that comes off when you use the eraser. Collect that. Rubber bands, paper clips, that's normal stuff. And I've just always had a habit of pack rat, of just not throwing things away until, oh my gosh, Ricky, hello! Until last year, when I was like, maybe I shouldn't have all this shit. But in the last few years, I started to collect typewriters. Paper still remains a thing. I can't not hoard paper. And stamps is a thing still. And typewriters became a bit of an obsession, but then I don't really do super expensive typewriters. just because I'm not that person. And I would collect, what was I collecting for a while? Typewriters, instruments, I just can't not. So I have 4 accordions, 3 of which were from someone's attic, and so they're really old and broken. So they're more like just decor than anything. They don't really work. There was one thing that was in a box, in a hexagonal box, wooden case. And I was like, it was locked. It's like, I bet you $1,000 this is a concertina on the inside. So I looked for a key, one of those like really silly little keys that you use for diaries, kind of a not really a key, kind of a key. And I looked around for one that fit, that didn't belong to the box at all, and I opened it, and it was in pristine condition, concertina. So I'm like, do you want this? And she's like, no, I'm just trying to get rid of stuff, so take it. Cool, will do. Rithi, for those of you joining, is an incredible leader in the Cambodian community, residing in Long Beach, who was super involved in Cambodian Rock Band, our show, when we were playing in South Coast Rec. Incredible human being, and I am so glad that we'll get to see you this year. Super exciting. I think, if you're still around, I think you were born in a refugee camp in Cambodia. And we learned so much from talking with him, and he has such incredible open kindness and joy. Just love you, Rithi. You dope! You're awesome! And say hello to PETA for me. What else can I tell you about? Oh my gosh, you guys. It's been 35 days. I've spent 35 days working on this Kickstarter, and I'm just gonna outwardly thank AA Parallel here, AA Parallel and Chris Bloom, for helping me so much with everything. I have a paragraph of English that I'm like, hey, can you proofread this for me? Because I suck at grammar. Maybe I will. But I feel like Joe should do it, because I'm gonna mess up the Kamai. So I'm gonna get Joe to do it. I think he was gonna do it anyway. But maybe I'll be in the back, singing backup, going, ah. But yes, I want to. Kaylee was here earlier, and I wanted her to put down a link for everyone to check out the movie that she's working on. In the life of music is the movie, I believe, and Ellen Wong is in it, who was in Glow. She came to our show in South Coast. She loves the show, and she's in this movie, featured as the lead actress and singer in this movie about a girl who kind of searches for her own history in Cambodia. Do you know which song I'm going to work on vinyl? Okay, so I think the songs that will work will be the songs that don't have super low bass. That includes Gilo. How Do I Say? That's one song that I haven't shown very much because I don't have a mix of it. Barcelona is possibly a very, very good choice. And I think those are the main 3 candidates. Because everything else has very deep frequencies. What's that? Oh, that's my link. Yeah. I think that's it. Joe, did you see the snow that was happening in my area? Did you see this? Look at that. That's crazy! And it's like gorgeous snow. Oh, so pretty. And then look at this. Ugh. Walking home was the best in this. Walking in snow is so wonderful. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Yeah! Yeah, it's so freaking beautiful. Oh, I can just stare at that all night. So I've been working on this Kickstarter for 35 days. I remember when I first started, like, first of all, just writing this all together. So in the Kickstarter video, you know, the striped shirt that I'm wearing, and I'm sitting down and talking at you. That's Christmas Day. Because I thought, oh, I think I'll do it on Christmas Day, because that's, like, you know, when I feel like the most festive, and I can, like, bring that out into what I'm saying. And I wanted to say Merry Christmas, and I was like, oh, I should say Happy Holidays, and then I was like, oh yeah, if they were watching at the end of January, that would look really lame. So I ended up cutting that. Yeah. Should I repeat anything? Let me know if I should repeat anything. I think it's just you guys, you two and me, maybe. But I'm down. I'm happy with that. You guys have been my comrades in this Kickstarter craziness. I super appreciate you guys for helping me. There's a minute delay. And what? What do you mean? Oh, cool. Well then what can I do? What can I do for you guys? Answer the questions? I don't know what else to say. Here's my other plant. Oh, I can show you what my other plant in the kitchen. Check out these shoes I'm wearing. This is my... So these are from Furry Puppets. They have little hands. Oh, I know what I have to show you. I have to show you the contract. Oh. Okay. So, Barcelona, the song, Barcelona, the song is, about, I think, 3.5 minutes long, pretty exactly. Barcelona, let me see, Barca Moog, Barca Progression, Barca T1, oh, I haven't shown you these. These are my Barcelona time lapses. Oh, sing something. Oh, that's a good idea. I never think to do that. Okay, here is one. There's no sound to this, so I'm just showing this. This was my place in Barcelona, and I rented this keyboard for like €40 or €60 for like 3 weeks. It was an incredible deal. at a place I think called Sunshine Music School. It's a music school, so it is cheaper. It's a studio, and I don't know if you can see to the left of the piano, that little stand-up box. It's literally a cardboard box. I just needed something to place all my things. That standing next to the mug is a recorder, and that Zoom recorder is all the demos that I will be sending out. That thing is magical. So what I would do is basically pace around in the morning a lot, and then have my coffee in the far corner by the window. And then what I'm looking at here, as you can see, there's a little couch. I'm looking at my laptop, and I would have pages open on my laptop. And if I can show you this next one, is it the same one? Yeah, that's where I would stand in the corner to think and all that. Make some coffee. And this would be about, I would say, half the day I would be here. About 3 hours at a time, and then a break. And then there is this one. And you can see where my laptop is there to my left. And I basically would have pages open to one news, just so that I can keep up with the world, to rhyme pages, 3 certain words or pictures, and music, like on Spotify, that I would be listening to help me. And one thing that I realized is through this entire process in the last 2 years that's really important is that while you're writing and creating, it's really important to know that anything you listen to has a huge effect on you. And so you have to be very careful about what you're curating to your own ears. Because the minute I start listening to Elliott Smith versus a Bjork type, right? Super different, and then it'll lead me to writing very different things. Because as the sponge that I am, like, as we all are as artists, like, we have to be sensitive to our own process, so not to just be bombarding ourselves with everything. That's to be done before you start the writing process. Once I start the writing process, what I want to focus on, then I am careful about how I listen to things, how many times I listen to things, and like what I'm using. I mean, I can be listening to Elliott Smith and Bjork at the same time, but I have to know that I can't be like trying to do these two very different styles, right? Yeah, so it's been super fascinating, and at some point, once I have a second to breathe, I want to create a playlist of everything that I have listened to in the last couple of years to kind of help navigate how these songs came about. And probably playlist from my producer duo, and to just get a sense of like where they're coming from, because their influences are like super different from mine, and it's awesome to have that come together. Hello, Yumo, hello, Yumo Fitness. Yumo Fitness, you must be very fit. Okay, I'll sing something for the last little bit here. I'll sing something from the Cambodian rock band. That could be fun. Okay, this is for you. You stay here. No worries if you have to go then, but it's like loud. So singing in Khmer is super fun because it's this different language, so it's like up here. Thêm đích y lâu mẹ bông bài jin. That's too high. Thêm đích y lâu mẹ bông bài jin. รักกันมันค่าคนละไว้บนจิตหน้าได้เราเรียกไรรับปมยังทำไมบานเจ็บเล็กโอบ้าบอเวียเวมองก็ได้ตัวรีบจงส่งรู้ชาชีวิตใหม่ฉันจะไปช่างทำเต้ามาไตรย้ำยับย้ำทั้งไงไปกระดาวได้ That's all for that. That's a verse. What can I sing from my album? Let's see. The voice is kind of shot right now, but I will do. December came when you made it cold, despite me trying to stop the fire with snow at your window. Takes time, I know there's just so much we can gain a day. Great page and it's room full. Have I fed us enough today? Oh, there's nothing love, nothing trying. It's been better when spring came. The sun is high though. To let go does not make you simple. Ceasefire breathing, but did it get to your head? Goodwill could stop all the thunder. Have I fed us enough? Oh, there's nothing love, nothing trying. Oh, well. It's in my heart that got dropped on the floor. Oh, well, don't be so guarded. So long as your hands are tied, just forget about it. Bum, 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 bum. So what are you guys listening to right now these days? Who is on your playlist? I will tell you that I am going to Seattle on the 10th. So Cambodian Rock Band opens on the 9th. And that's a Saturday. And on Sunday, the 10th, I fly to Seattle until Monday night to go see James Blake in Seattle. I'm super excited. He's actually been a huge influence of this album. And I learned about him from Sophocles and Maxwell. They introduced me to a whole series of electronic artists, and I just fell in love with James Blake. And it started with the song Vincent, which is the cover of an old folk song. And if you go listen to Vincent by James Blake, at first you'll be like, oh, piano and voice. But if you listen carefully, there's a lot going on in the vocal production. And that's where the twist is. And I love that stuff, just honing in on like one thing and making it weird. And he really made it his by doing that. And his version of that just is so moving because he is so understated about it. So definitely go check that out. Okay, so 2019 is this year. Okay, so this year is over. I'm so like booked up this year. But 2020, I hope to get to Europe, Japan. I would love to go to Brazil. We'll see if I can make that happen. And I hope to play this album for all y'all. Oh my gosh. Yes, right, Yumo? Like that Vincent by James Blake is just mind-blowing. Mark Hollis. I feel like I've heard of his Mark Hollis. I don't know why, but I'm bad with names, so I'm gonna go check that out. So that's who's you've been listening to. I like that. That's cool. Case of You, yes. You cannot really go wrong with Joni Mitchell. There's so, like, you listen to her music and you can hear how she changed history of music. She's the first to do what she did. Mumford & Sons. I actually don't know very much of their stuff. I just know of them. Uncle. Oh, I don't know this uncle. Who's uncle? Awesome. Okay. Someone that I was listening to a lot was Mum, I think is how you say it. I'm not sure. Icelandic. M-U-M. The U has a accent on it. And particularly one of their earlier albums called, I think, Map of the Piano, or maybe that's the song name, I forget, but it's a green album. And I love that very much. I should listen to Masters by Parallel. Ooh! Oh, interesting. Okay. Masters or Masters? Or is that like a like reading too much into this. Mark Hollis is the lead singer of the band Talk Talk. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna write these down because I need some new music in my life. Okay. Ooh, starting to get a little tired, you guys. Mark Hollis. Is Talk Talk good? Should I listen to Talk Talk too? I haven't listened to Vampire Weekend's new stuff. I heard that they came out with something new. Yeah, I just learned about her the other day. My goodness. Rithi! Cambodia 2020. Oh yeah, I should go to Cambodia. Duh. Man, hearing Dice and Joe talk about their Cambodian trip, it's amazing. And I'll tell you, Rithi, after the fact that they've gone, since they've come back, we're in rehearsal now, I can see the extra depth that Joe and Dice both have in their work. And I am just really excited for you to see this, because he is, Joe in particular, because he's on the the victim side of the show, and boy, he is all in, and I'm so excited for you to see it. Cambodia's OK Tarantulas. We have a song called Tarantula, and I think you were gonna like it. It'll gonna change your view on tarantulas, because it's very tarantula-y, tarantula-ish. Yeah. Called Masters. Okay, Masters by Perlo featuring Marie. I just learned about Marie the other day. It's great. Hi, Joyce! Oh my gosh! Joycey! Clapper Marie. Okay. Okay, cool. And what else did you say? You said Mumford and Sons. Okay. You know what I really want to play in? Is I really want to go play in, like, churches that have turned into venues. I keep seeing them pop up in Europe, and I really want to do that. I just never know where they are. Churches in Europe. I'm writing this down for myself because I don't remember. James Blake Hughes influence. Oh, cool. Oh my gosh. Oh, I see. Oh, how nice is that? So I just started to listen to her the other day, H-E-R, and Church. Okay, cool. I'm so behind on pop because I'm not a pop person. But listening to her, I mean, what an incredible way of building songs that is. There's a whole art behind building songs that are able to just take you through a maze and is not formulaic, boy, that's awesome. And her stuff varies so much. Yeah, I just, and seeing her live, boy, she plays, she sings, I mean, what a voice. And her voice varies, like she can do different things, because I'm hearing different vocal uses, and it's just super cool. Oh, Florence. Oh man, her lyrics are crazy great. Yes. Yes, I know Florence and the Machine. I'm just bad at, like, diving in and listening to them. I'm glad you're reminding me. Keep reminding me. So I remember before I started writing for this, I was like, what do I listen to? And I just started to do a lot of Spotify, like, mixes that they have for moods. Boy, those are not bad. Particularly, what are the ones that I've been listening to? Let me see. And y'all, James Blake's new album is so sick. I freaking love it. It's so good, and it's so romantic. Oh, he's so happily in love right now. I love it. What have I been listening to? Kimbra. There was a lot of Kimbra. Lewis Cole. My God, that man. What a man. Late Night Vibes by Spotify. And Deep Dark Indie. I'll write these down. Late Night Vibes or Deep Dark Indie. Both on Spotify Mood Radio. That. Strange Fruit by Jade Nova. Oh boy. Yeah, man. There's a lot of incredible stuff. And I will say this. Like, this is my own personal belief. You don't have to agree with me. I'm just going to come out with this. Oh, Elizabeth. Yeah, totally. Organic Apple. Like, songs that are like, that have historical context. For example, like Strange Fruit. Right? Let me just check this out real quick. So for example, Strange Fruit or even Summertime. Like, how many times have you heard someone do a cover of Summertime? Sing it like it's just this jazz tune. My own personal belief is I should not be singing Summertime. Because I'm taking that out of the context of where it belongs. And it's not, I don't have that context to sing that song. Like, I shouldn't. And the song it's an incredible song, but it becomes stripped of all of its gut and core and incredible heartbreaking beauty and sadness, if it's just done like at a random, like smooth jazz way, and it kills me when I hear it like that, because I don't think that's right. That's me. Okay. Off my soapbox. If you use Spotify a lot, always check Release Radar playlist. Ooh, I do use Radar playlists. Discovery Weekly. intriguing music on those playlists. Yes, though it was done in that show, and you have to see the moment that she sings it and the reason behind it. Yeah, but that's me. I mean, there are absolutely many different takes of it, and you can sing it in a different context. But there are a lot of jazz standards that get watered down in that way, and I think it's taking something for granted. It takes the weight away, and I think you have a lot of other options. That's all. That would be like, it's like jazzifying like a fight song in some way. It's kind of weird. Oh my gosh! Oh, I completely forgot about that. Okay, we have 20 minutes. Holy shit. God. Okay, let's see how we're doing, guys. How are we doing? Thank you, Yumo. You've never pledged before? Oh my gosh. Where are you right now? Miss Fitness or Miss, yeah? Mr. or Miss Fitness? Toast. Oh my god. I don't know like any of these people. Oh, Sophie. Oh my gosh, Sophie. Oh my god. So nice. 17 minutes to go. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this, you guys. It's been like 35 days. This was a bit of anxiety for sure, and I'm so relieved. Thank you so much. So I was considering like reading off this entire list of people, but I think that's crazy to do. I have a lot of work ahead of me, but boy. Oh, cool! Tell me about your book. Or if you can't talk about it, that's okay too. No worries. Happy Toronto time. Oh god, it's super late in Toronto. Jeez. You're not writing. You're on the internet. How did you find out about this? I'm so curious. Or like, because you were saying you used to follow. I think one of the interesting things about this is that like this project has like reawakened a lot of fans from YouTube era, but like the ones who really like stuck with me or like re-emerging. It's really sweet to see who those people are, so thank you. For those of you who are asleep or awake, I kind of am super humbled by this process. So the last time I raised for an album was 10 years ago, and I did it on Pledge Music. That's awesome, Yumo. Thank you. And how did you know about Goodnight Company? Tell me about that. It's super interesting. Because I feel like Goodnight Company had kind of its own legs for a while, and I'm not really sure how that happened. Paranormal romance! Heck yeah! Like, vampire love stories? Like, So last time I raised my money was in 2009-ish on Pledge Music, and I was aiming for, I think, like $10,000, because I had just started on YouTube. I think when I started the Pledge, I had about 3,000 followers or subscribers. And I did a similar thing where I asked my friends to, like, answer the question, you know, why should you support Jane's Kickstarter or Pledge Music? And they answer, and I edit it together and all that. But it's fascinating to see that some of those people, I mean, since Goodnight Company's pledged that community of, I think, a little bit over 200 people, they have all stuck with me and, like, translated to the 2 projects that came after, which were done on Kickstarter for like a little over $1,000 each, because I'm just doing videos per fundraising, and then into this project, which is like, when I was looking at the budget, I talked to the guys and I was like, gosh, it's a big budget. I'm not sure I can do it, because I have like, I haven't done anything in anything like a big project like this in over 9 years. But what I've learned is having that extra history on Kickstarter has really super helped. So I'm really grateful that people are sticking by me and believe in me and shit. It's kind of weird. This is super interesting. God, so long ago. Time flies, y'all. Time flies. Were you a writer back then too? Like, what were you doing? What were you doing in 2010? All y'all. Right? What was I doing in 2010? I was making the album, and I was eating a lot of bread. That's what I was doing. I wasn't baking as much. That's for show. Oh my god. Oh my god. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. I shouldn't wait 15 minutes. Is it 15 minutes to go? Okay. Listen to it over and over when I'm studying for nursing school. Oh my god, it's so nice. Jinx. Debugging satellites, Chris? Holy crap. Oh my gosh, James, you've been around forever. That's so freaking cool. Thank you for sticking around. Oh my gosh, you were in a black hole. I love that. I don't think I know what you went to college for. Into college. Okay, when you were studying for a nursing school, you know, like, so you went from, like, did you end up being a nurse? Or did you, like, skip that whole thing and then went into writing? Because that's super interesting. That's a different thing. And I love that. Like, what happened? I was sad I wasn't old enough for 21 plus concerts. I love that. It feels like forever when you have to wait, no? Starting nursing school, oh my gosh. Nursing school is intense. I had a couple of friends that were in nursing school, and just the hours, man, that you guys have to log in is insane. I couldn't. Just, like, I wonder if seeing blood is something that you can train out of you, like, or your reaction at blood, because, oh yeah, I like, oof, that's just thinking about it. So, oh my gosh, you guys. Oh my gosh. Ah! Oh my gosh! Joan, what are you doing? Oh my gosh, Ricky! Stop it! I can't deal with this! Ooh. This is agonizing, oh my god. Okay, can I show anyone anything else? Can I show you any of the art? Y'all saw this? So these are the 6 paintings that the songs are about. The one with the bowl is on the bottom middle there is an etching. And if you, and I'm gonna like put the names of these. I can't show the actual pictures themselves on the album, but I'm gonna put the names of them, and you will see in the lyrics that I described them to show that they really are about them. And Barcelona, the one that I showed earlier, is the top middle. That's it. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know what the chord progressions are. You're asking the wrong person. Once again, here we are, twins. I miss my dog. I miss my doggy dog. Oh, I was supposed to show you the contract. Here's the contract. So one day we were working on Barcelona, and I kept changing things on them. And so we were trying to decide on things, and we ended up writing out a contract because we decided we needed some guideline to help us through this. So this is what we did. I don't know if you can see this. I'll read this to you. On this day, 19th of November, 2018, we, the undersigned, hereby declare the ending of Song Barcelona shall heretofore be terminated in perpetuity when the final chord hits downbeat of measure 106 or 3:45 seconds, whichever comes first. And there shall not be herewith negotiations for the extension or building of an after or alternate ending. So help us God. And we all signed it. Because we were being so indecisive that we decided hard decision on the length of it so that we won't be adding any more to it. And we followed it. It is 3:30 or 3:45. Super fun. I love that contract so much. Let's see. What else can I show you? Here's the moon. Again. That was a lunar eclipse back in January. I'm curious to know if people in Toronto could see that. I think everyone could see that, right? It was like visible all over, I believe. Oh my gosh, 9 minutes. Wait, why does it say 9 minutes? Isn't it? Oh, isn't it 6 minutes? I'm so confused. Oh, yeah, 6 minutes. 6 minutes. This was so much fun to see the moon like this. Ooh, blew my head open, and I felt crazy. Like I felt dizzy. Like I wanted to go and dance around in like the crosswalk. I'm so weird. We all share a moon, yeah. Oh no! Well, you're probably writing. You were writing. Yeah. Oh. What a beautiful thing that is. Here is my crew. I think y'all saw this already. I freaking love this photo. such joyfulness. And then Sophocles. Whatever is happening inside Sophocles, there's a lot going on. Maxwell was so drunk. I'd never seen him that drunk before. He's so funny. Jane Keys. Jane Keys? It's Jane Keys. Oh, I didn't show this in. Sorry. I forgot. Sorry. 4 minutes left, and that's like $4,000 over goal, over what I was planning for. Oh my god. Is it back now? Yeah? Ugh. It's back, yeah? Ah. Oh my gosh. 2 minutes. I can't tell you how freaking excited I am about this album. The amount of all mixed emotions that it's gone through in the last few years in making this is tremendously indescribable. I can't wait for you to hear all the songs. I can't wait to deliver all of these rewards to 310 of you. I've never had that many backers, and I did not know where they were all going to come from. I still don't know most of where these people were coming from. 30 grand. What? Oh my god! Chris, I can't take it. Oh! Oh my gosh, Joe and Chris, you both! Chris. Tricky Chris. Oh my gosh. Holy shit. What? We're at 1 minute. 30 grand and $51. Oh my gosh, you guys, what are you doing? Ooh. That's it. It ended. Right? I didn't know how to count down just now. Because I don't have a countdown thing. But that was it. Should all acquaintance be forgot? All lang syne. All lang syne. I don't know the rest. Oh man, you guys. Thank you. Fucking A. Michael, hello. Jojo and Chris, you guys are fucking crazy. Thank you. Joe and Chris have been such incredible helpers. They've been like my dear IT team, marketing team. Thank you both so much. What's a good cup of kindness? Oh yeah, that's right. Yumu, thank you for sticking around. It's so late where you are. And James E, thanks for sticking around too and pledging today. Oh my god. I guess that's that. Now I gotta do it, right? It's like, it's so easy for me to like hole up and stick with the fact that I can be my own island sometimes and be like, no, I don't want the help and I'll make this happen on my own. And when I had to ask for help, I was like, I don't know how it's gonna happen, but to know that, to see the difference from what I perceive to be hard and impossible, and turn it into like something real and a community and real human beings and people who believe in you. It's like hard to understand. I don't register this yet because it's been like years of working through a lot of crud. Thank you so much for believing in me. James E! You crazy! Oh my god. Oh my god. Stop it! You guys are too nice. I can't take this shit. Okay, I guess I'm going to get going because I have rehearsals tomorrow. But I'll probably hang out on I'll probably do a post at some point tomorrow, of course, on Facebook and all that things, all those things. Thank you for sticking around, and I will see you later. Thank you so much, everybody. I don't know. I'm just gonna sit here for the next half hour and think about this. Seriously, I'm like, I can't believe what I'm seeing. Holy shit. Okay. Good night. Thank you for coming and stopping by. Much love to all of you. Good nighty night. Here, I'll say good night.